Hi and welcome or welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. This is actually the third installment. I thought I was just gonna do one, but turns out I'm interested in these birds despite having a big phobia of birds. So today we're going to try and romance the fantail pigeon who is Sakuya. Mr. LaBelle. Honestly, fuck that guy. But we're gonna try and romance him because, like I said, I want to romance everyone and see what this, you know, special ending is all about. Whether or not it's gonna be better or worse than the rest of this game is anyone's guess. So today we're gonna try and romance Sakuya, and he apparently has two endings. He has a normal ending and a full ending. We're gonna go for the normal ending first. Obviously, that makes more sense, right? So, if you haven't seen the introduction for the game, which I've skipped already, you can just watch that in the first part I uploaded. And it's the first, like, 15 minutes or so. So if you don't want to sit through the whole video and just want to see Sakuya's route, but you don't quite know who everyone else is, you can go back to that video. I'm not sitting through the introductions again and again, like, I can't. Right, let's get straight into it. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? There he is, our boy. Our boy for the day. A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do.
Join the student council. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class. Let's get our grades up. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway, and I feel smarter already. MC leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the school council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go.
This looks like a CEO's office.
Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less?
Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done?
This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us.
What a prig.
Have you decided which position you will take?
I get to choose?
Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Whoa, Sakuya. Wow. That's not cool.
Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya?
Do not mock me. I am French. I don't have a French accent because the person who voices me can't do a French accent without, you know, just offending everyone. A French noblebird. Sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the vice president. You wish to be my right wing? You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became the vice president of the student council. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is a class hike. Should I prepare something? We won't be going far, but I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today's the hike. We stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Sakuya. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this, and on foot?
It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk.
For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants.
No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over there. Don't we have a nice view?
Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Another math class.
I'm not getting this at all.
Maybe you should review the basics a little more, bird lover.
Yes, sir.
MC leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I imagine you're all aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the culture festival, so we've always held it in May.
What are you gonna do, Ryota?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Okasan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Okasan. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival, so an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Okasan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Miya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the cheerleaders. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here.
You're not cutting any corners, I see.
Naturally not. Only the best from a labelle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir.
Your orders, sir.
Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in.
Okay.
I seem to be in charge of the cymbals. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Saki's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this still a bell style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Bird lover?
Yes?
You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but the summer heat. It does smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya.
Yuya, what's going on?
Salutations, MC. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at the news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon crowned again.
Brian?
Don't tell me you don't know who he is.
I think I've heard the name, but...
This game. He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that Dove Olympics be called the Pigeon Olympics. He's very influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, MC. I'd better hurry back to class.
Hello, everybody. Huh?
There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryoto is overturned next to them. Rock Dove's underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down.
I mean, what's going on?
Okusan and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands.
What happened, Ryota?
Sakuya was making fun of Okusan. Called him a stupid mongrel who only makes things about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class.
That's terrible. I mean, Okusan is a nutcase and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding.
Either way, Okusan went for the jugular and...
You tried to pull them apart and Okusan used wing attack on you?
Yep. You're our only hope now, MC. Okusan will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Okusan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should... Okay, in real life, I would probably defend Okusan. But for the purposes of romancing Sakuya...
Okusan, settle down. This is a classroom.
This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it and see. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, bird lover. I respect your judgment. I catch Okusan and throw him out the window.
Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back when you're prepared to be civilized.
Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. Wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... Okay, well, it's not the infirmary. And it's not the cafeteria, so I guess the store. I don't really need anything, but I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around before. Wow, they've got all kinds of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. Who's this? Is this gonna be Yuya? Yeah, mon ami, yeah. My, how mature of you, mon ami? Planning to settle down already?
Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student.
That may be so. But you know, we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty.
That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya?
Your love, of course.
Yuya, that's... We're not...
I'm not good enough. Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude.
I think that's a little rude, Yuya.
What is?
That sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something.
You know, that's the first time a girl has ever said that to me.
I'm surprised.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. adieu. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class. We have to beat Sakuya at the end. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... This math class or nap time? MC leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there are already lots here. Anybody I know? I'm not French, I don't know what that says, and the font is also throwing me off a little bit, not gonna lie. Yep. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. I like how Nanaki's still, this is like a good indication of which birds are interested in you. Because you only see the ones that you've, like, made a certain, progression with. Like last time when I was, romancing Ryota, he was the only one I saw. And then in my first playthrough I saw, like, a good 4 or 5 different ones. So, yeah, this is like a good indication of which routes you're currently on, which is interesting. What should I wish for? Something normal this time. Become a famous artist.
I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over.
Oh, hello. Is that you, bird lover?
Mr. Nanaki!
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you.
No, thank you. I still have some errands to run.
Oh? Well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Today's an elective day. What should I do? The math class. Have to be top of the class.
Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life?
Hard to say. It might never help you at all, bird lover. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. NC leveled up. We're so smart. I'm having a swim class with the third years today. All these damp, tight-clinging feathers are making my heart race. Salutations, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult to mongrel. You probably can't even swim. I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool. We already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami?
Yes?
Will you be our judge?
I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness.
Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? Probably... Well, I have to pick Sakuya. I'm dating Sakuya.
Well, Sakuya's an aristocrat, so probably him.
Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. That's harsh.
Get set, go!
They dive in perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast. Even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. was awfully close, but in the end... So who won, Otome?
It was almost too close to tell, but maybe it was a little faster.
Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure. I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? I wonder what bad blood is between them. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Bird lover?
Sir?
Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Success. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could.
Sorry, Sakuya. Let's get cleaning.
Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath.
Okay.
Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date.
Okay.
And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times, and the window—
Hold on! Are you telling me to do all that by myself?
Who else is there? You bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him. Yeah, you help too.
Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not a charwoman.
I think I was supposed to say chairwoman. Is that so?
My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up.
That's why I'm giving you orders.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Here's a mop. Work.
You what?
You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never...
Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today.
Ah, that was a good run.
A true running girl's way to start vacation.
I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in.
Where am I? Must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from?
Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct.
The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, yo. I don't know you. Where'd you come from? Sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. Looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie.
I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost.
You ran away from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here.
What?
I guess that's why my legs hurt.
I wonder if I'll be able to run home again.
I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures over to her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think.
Thank you. May I ask your name?
Kashiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami.
Then thank you, Azami.
I wonder if there's an ending where you can, like, romance Azami. That would be interesting.
You're a very cautious driver.
Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and then that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking.
Do you think we'll get there by dawn?
Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast.
Following traffic laws is part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem against the law too?
That rule's for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. So we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. Still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for that part-time job, since I have a chance. I'll... forget it. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures and go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite Sakuya.
Sakuya, over here.
You've got nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it?
Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's a festival. Let's go together.
Festival? What's that?
You'll understand when you see it. Come on.
What in the...
Shops, food, good fun all round.
People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness.
Oh, don't worry. There haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years.
So there were food reports 3 years ago. Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on.
Huh? Where did you get that candy apple, Sakuya?
They had an interesting colour, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case.
I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late.
Oh, hello, bird lover.
Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept.
Overslept?
Oh, my homework. I forgot my homework.
Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, bird lover?
Huh?
What's the number in the top left-hand corner say?
Oh.
You're just a little early.
Huh?
Oh, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, bird lover?
Lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help, if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library... I want to... I don't think either of these do anything, so... Return to my glorious abode.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of the great king, and celebrate my conquest all over the lands, from here to distant Macedonia.
Oh, have fun. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun all summer. Okasan is always having fun. Yup. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever, so try to stay focused.
Focus, sir, focus.
Huh? Is that?
A student ID?
Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find that classroom? They might have already gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right?
Sir? Sir?
Oh. Hello, MC. Did you forget to turn in your homework?
I found someone's student ID card, sir. It's from 2-2. I thought I should take it here.
Oh? Thank you, MC. I can take care of it. Huh?
What is it?
Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, bird lover?
Yeah, in the corridor just outside.
The student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then the card was lying there all summer and nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean though, shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, bird lover. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... math class. I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull.
I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. But this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow!
Are you trying to curry favor with me? Oh. He looks happy though. MC leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. This late already? Let's stop here for today. We'll start looking at some new formulas next time, so try to read ahead, okay? The lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me.
You don't like Mr. Nanaki's classes, Sakuya?
What do you think? And I'm not just talking about the math. Not only is attendance at this school mandatory, but everything it covers is infantile. It bores me to yawning. Hey, at least Mr. Nanaki won't chew you out for snoozing in class, right?
I don't think that's the issue here, Ryota.
Look at Oko-san, he's conked out as soon as we took attendance. Exactly. These pathetic teaching practices destroy the students' motivation and interest. No wonder nobody takes school seriously.
But isn't Mr. Nanaki a big name in science? I mean, I'm not really that well informed, but I don't think it's very nice to go around piddling on him, Sakuya.
We know his capabilities as a teacher quite well, bird lover. Do you mean to say that we should respect and obey him simply because he's a teacher? His fame is merely on a national level anyway. The only world-renowned professor here should be Dr. Iwamine.
Wait, what? The doctor is well known?
I never heard about that. It is Oko-san's pudding. I'm surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. He is a world authority on pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyway, Nanaki does not even come close. I never knew the doctor was that famous. But then, why is he working as a doctor for a high school, even if it is a prestigious one? Today is a school festival. Our class has decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll look around. Isn't too far doing a haunted house? I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Saki's free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along? I invite him.
Sakuya,
Do you need something?
you're free today, right? Wanna go look at 2-4's haunted house?
Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners by commoners and for commoners.
How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job?
I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. What is this madness?
A haunted mansion.
What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas?
No, that would be a ninja mansion.
But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait.
It's like a tiny theme park with the ghost theme, hence haunted.
How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter.
Oh, hey, wait!
What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here?
Oh, right. You can't see in the dark, can you?
I stepped on something nasty. No, stop. Unhand me. Ah!
Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the ghosts.
Let me go. Never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it, I think. Ah. I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. How do you do that exactly? One's a recorder, right? One is math homework. Somehow I don't think they're easy to mix up. Just a hunch. Just a thought. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room?
Excuse me.
Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine? I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data from the students for the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Well, sorry I couldn't help then. I'll side with Kazuaki. 'Cause fuck you.
That's not very nice, Doctor.
What do you want? Hello, bird lover. What is it?
Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework.
So you did. Here you go.
Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir.
Like teacher, like pupil. Music class was fun today. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang well today. We have physics next, right?
Huh?
Sakuya is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack.
What's wrong, Sakuya?
What do you think of the arts, Miss Birdlover?
The arts?
Where did that come from? Surely one such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts?
Well, I'm not really sure it's something I could put into words just like that.
Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home.
Huh?
I can hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Ooh. I think I'll go look. I can see somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's
Sakuya?
How long have you been there? Are you spying on me? How unpleasant.
No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya.
Of course. A noble must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art.
It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you, sorry. I'll go now, don't mind me.
Bird lover?
Huh?
What do you love?
What is this all of a sudden?
Tell me.
Udon, I guess?
Udon. Truly.
Yep, I eat it every day.
I see. I see. Thank you.
Okay, bye, Sakuya.
And so I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Bird lover,
Sir?
you ranked top of the year this time. Well done. What? She beat you by 2 points, Shirogane. Oh well. Sakuya's glaring daggers at me again. How nostalgic. Anyway, my hard work paid off. It's winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter in a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We are holding a Christmas party at the LaBelle Mansion on the 24th of this month. You are invited. Be honoured. Sakuya LaBelle Shirogane. Yay, I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I may as well go, right? I think I'll go. Oh, no, no, no! No! Fuck, I pressed the wrong button! No, I pressed the wrong button! No, I pressed the wrong button! Shit, I haven't saved. I haven't saved at all. No! I'm back. I made it. I had to go through the entire game all over again because I forgot to save. Yep, and it wouldn't be the first time that this has happened either, unfortunately. Well, go to the party this time, please. Thank you. Good grief.
Whoa, it's like a palace.
What do you think, bird lover? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here.
It's amazing, Sakuya.
The whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous.
Do you have a party like this every year?
Every year? Don't be foolish, we have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty after all.
That seems a little tiresome.
Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish, That's... This establishment lacks pudding! Oko, you dog! What are you doing here? I never invited you. Okasan sensed a feast and came in through the window, but there is no pudding. I wouldn't give any to you even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback! That insult actually goes hard, not gonna lie. Okasan's going berserk this time. I think I should... stop him.
Oko-san, inside voice!
Well done, bird lover. Now throw him outside. I'm grateful to you, bird lover. Now we can have our party in peace.
No need to thank me.
I would hire you as a bodyguard if you ever so desired. The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's still cold out, but it's calm when the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from somebody. I think I'll go buy an amulet and go home. MC? Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right?
What are you doing, Ryota?
Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow.
Oh, it looks good on you.
You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which one would you like? I'd one like 4. Fulfillment in art. Here you go.
Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today?
Yep, the first day's always busy.
Oh, well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but...
Sorry, MC. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there.
Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Naki, Happy New Year!
Oh, hello, bird lover. Happy New Year.
Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
I will.
Which one should I take? This one. Good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, bird lover.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, isn't that...
Sakuya?
Oh, it's you.
What are you doing here? I hadn't thought you were the type.
I'm here to observe. I may one day be ruling this country, so there is no harm in familiarizing myself with the customs of the masses. That aside, I had heard the rumors, but this place is a battlefield. Some lunatic almost killed me throwing coins earlier.
Oh, right, you don't get out too often. Those are offerings?
Yes, I'm aware. The custom was created by a secret policeman during the Edo period, I believe. I never knew. I understand that the coins thrown by these policemen also inspired the shuriken later, used by ninja all across the country. To begin the year by testing each other's reflexes in deadly monetary skirmishes, Japan surely is brutal. He gazes with mixed admiration and fear at the donations falling into the shrine box. Correcting him would be a pain, so I think I'll leave it at that. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker!
You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up.
Oh. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester, nothing to worry about. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Oh, tomorrow's Legumintines. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumintines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for beans?
Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
Oh, that's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff.
I think I'll buy... Well, if it's the expensive stuff, then it's gonna be the racing blend, right?
I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special somebody.
Sakuya!
I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time?
This will only take a minute. I have something for you. Here.
What are these?
It's a pricey blend of beans. I know you like expensive things.
That's not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans?
It's Legumintines.
And what is that? What planet are you from, anyway?
It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like.
What?
Don't look so disturbed. Jeez, I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya?
These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them.
Really? Yay!
What do you mean by like? I'm asking what you meant by the boys they like.
Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakuya. Anyway, here. I hope we can continue to get along.
Indeed. Glances at the beans, then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. He did like them, right? It's cold. Feels even colder than it was New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya?
Sakuya, what's wrong?
Don't ask for details. Just carry me into your miserable abode, I beg of you. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society.
What happened?
I shall not say.
What are you doing wandering around in the wilderness then?
I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all.
Did you want something from me then?
No, don't flatter yourself.
What? Should we call your family or something?
No. He looks really angry. Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house.
Sakuya, did you run away from home?
That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yep.
What happened, Sakuya?
Bird lover, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall?
Yeah, what about it?
Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what I loved.
You asked me what I loved.
That's right. And you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that...
Huh?
That made me jealous. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd expected to hear from him, of all people.
I don't understand, Sakuya. Why?
I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I'm ranked higher than any of my siblings, and I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There is no reason I shouldn't be. But...
You don't want to take your father's place?
How did you know that?
It's obvious, it's written all over your face.
I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool.
That's not true. I think anyone can play music. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are.
That is because you think with peasants' values. My world is different from yours.
I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think?
What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of the label. To play it applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace.
But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya?
I must succeed my father as the next family head.
No, Jesus, not what I meant. What if you could forget about the LaBelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then?
Forget about the Labelle family. What mockery is this?
We're speaking hypothetically, dummy.
If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something.
You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question.
Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality.
Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music?
Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so?
So you haven't even asked him about it? You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right?
Perhaps you are right. I suppose I would never have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you.
You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push.
Bird lover?
Yes?
I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time?
Are you planning to run away for real next time?
If it comes to that.
I'll follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You'll always have a safe place here, okay?
I shall return to you. Thank you, bird lover. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. The end. Well, the normal end anyway. We do still have another ending to do. Because this is just one of his endings. There's a full end where I have to do a few different options. So we'll definitely be doing that next time. Into the night. Aww. Well, as I said, next time we'll be doing Sakuya's story, but a little bit differently. Hello, this is York from the future. So I did record Sakuya's full ending, and I recorded the whole thing, like a good 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I think it was like 40 minutes. And, well, it turns out that the entire game is the same. And it's just, the only difference is that I attend music class instead of math class. And instead of going to the store to see Yuya, I see the doctor in the infirmary instead. That's literally the only difference for the entire gameplay. And the only thing that it was different was that it added a small epilogue at the end. all of that work for the tiniest epilogue at the end. But it's fine, I guess. It's fine. So it's not going to be its own episode. I'm just going to stick it on the end here. I can't believe I wasted my entire time. I wasted my entire time doing that. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. All right. Here you go. You can watch the full ending now.
Wake up, it's morning, Sakuya.
Silence. The hall of your fathers has many lumps and sharp rocks, bird lover.
Jeez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw.
Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader.
Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert is today, so you need to get ready.
You didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement.
By the way...
What is it?
Have you contacted Yuya?
You must be joking. I thought so.
I have his address. Should I tell him about you?
We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking him for favors.
I didn't mean...
Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, bird lover.
Okay.
To MC. Salutations. I trust you are well. Ah, this is Yuya. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... well, I guess I'm still unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sakazaki Yuya. Interesting, interesting. We got extras. So the question is, who is next? I reckon we should do Yuya. I want to know what his deal is. Especially since Saku's ending, he seems to have something he wants to say. Song of the Foolish Bird. Oh well, it's good he got his dreams. Okay, so next time we'll be targeting, this one. This one. Yuya right here. And I believe he only has one ending, so that shouldn't take too long. I can't believe I sat through the entire game, reading through it, making sure there was nothing new. The only new thing was right at the end. Damn it, I voiced it and everything. Well, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Well, until the next time, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in whatever I make next.